Okay, the median home price in San Diego is up 6% this year, but what does this mean for home buying in San Diego? San Diego realtor Kara Kay of Compass Realty joins us now to discuss. Kara, good morning. Always great to see you.
Good morning, Jason. Always good to be here.
Yeah, so tell us what's up with the market. Give us the latest.
Absolutely. So, I love to come on here and talk about the median sales price, which is just one portion of what I like to use to analyze the market. And right now we're at $870,000, which is up 6% for the year. But at one point in June, we were up 11.4% at $920, and now we're down from there about 5.4%. So that says a lot. It says a lot in terms of people looking at it in comparison to June, that we've come down, but we have to look at where we were at in January, and we have to note that we're still up 6% year over year, and a normal healthy market goes up about 3 to 7% each year. So I think we're at a really good spot.
So what do we attribute the drop to?
I genuinely can't put my finger on it, truthfully. What I can say is that I do think the Feds, this is opinion, I think the Feds were a little bit late to drop the rates because, and the reason why is that usually when interest rates drop, housing prices do go up. And right now interest rates have dropped, but housing prices necessarily haven't shot up like we saw back in 2021 and 2022, which means to me that there's still a little bit high for where pricing is. I think buyers would agree with me that it just feels more unattainable than it has in the past, especially where we just were in 21, 22.
Okay, what about inventory in San Diego County right now?
Inventory is at around 5,300, and that number doesn't mean a lot to people, right? It could sound high or low, but what I want to focus on is comparing it to, this is the same amount of inventory that we had back in August of 2022, but it doesn't hold a candle to where we were at in 2019. We had over 13,000 homes for sale back then. So I think people really want to make sure that we're not in hyper-supply territory, which we're not even close. Inventory relatively is historically super low still.
Okay, so typically when this happens and we talk about buyers coming in and they're wanting to buy a house, there's going to be a line and there's going to be some bidding wars.
Absolutely. I think for the right property, there are absolutely multiple offers going out. And what is also really interesting, what I love to track, is the percentage of sale price. And at one point, for the most of the year, we spent it at around 100%, maybe even over. Right now, we're at 98.2%. What that means, as a buyer, shoot your shot. Get in there somehow, put your offer in, do what you can, because I really feel like now's that time that you could get an offer accepted that you didn't think you maybe could in the past.
And don't try to do it on your own. You need a good agent. That can make all the difference sometimes. And how often, okay, you've got a buyer and you're talking to the seller's agent, and look, if it's a matter of going $5,000 over what that person is offering on the grand scheme of things, that's a smart move in order to secure the property, right?
Now we're talking escalation clause. I love to hear it. Absolutely. Yes. There are so many ways that you can get your offer accepted, and it takes a really experienced buyer's agent to be able to do that for you. Don't recommend being that third wheel in the listing agent and seller combo. You really need your own representation. I know we went through the lawsuit, and I know it's hard as a buyer to sign and commit yourself to a realtor, but it truly is what you need to do to get a property. You're in great hands when you have somebody who's super experienced, knows the area and knows agents.
And a good buyer's agent, even before this lawsuit, is going to get a signature by that buyer and make sure we have a written agreement here, and that buyer's agent is going to make sure and take care.
Such a great point. I'm glad you brought that up. That contract has been in place for as long as we can remember. So it's really nothing new. It's just now it's new news. It's on the news, so everyone knows about it.
All right, Kara Kay from Compass Realty. Great to see you again, Kara.
Thanks, Jason.
Thanks for the update.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.